Yep, I'm just gonna cut out that whole conversation.
Yeah, it's
and we're
probably a
gonna
really
start
good
right there.
idea.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
that's
go
right.
ahead and watch this.
All right. Hey, puppies and kittens and farts and unicorns.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 loves to watch Star Trek Lower Decks. Actually, it's not been that bad lately. I'm Shaggy B, and with me is Dracofunk.
Hey, I'm right here, and we're pissing off people
That's
who
right.
know how to use computers better than us.
That's right. If you're like really, really good with like really, really technical things, then you're going to hate us more than you already do if you listen to the thing that Dracofunk said he was going to cut out. And time will tell if he does. But tonight we're watching Lower Deck, Season 3, Episode 6, titled...
Oh, you're waiting for me?
Yeah. I thought I'd try a thing where I just like,
Oh,
yeah.
where you hear all and trust nothing?
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Hear all, trust nothing, I suppose. Yeah, you can tell us all about it.
Well, this episode came out September 29th, 2022.
Cool.
And the IMDb rating has went down 0.3 of a point.
Well,
It has
that's
an IMDb rating of 8.7.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, I'll believe that when I see it.
What's a Star Trek episode that has an IMDb rating of 8.7?
8.7? Next gen? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. There's got to be there's several, I'm sure. I would think that's like maybe All Good Things territory. Maybe a little better than that. That might be like
Season 7, All Good Things, 7 points. Oh no, that's Descent.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong edge. All Good Things, 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. So
and I love Oh no.
First episode of season 7 I found that has an 8.7 rating.
What's that?
Lower Decks.
Well, okay.
Parallels 8.8.
Okay, yeah, that one was a really good one. Okay, so that's a high bar. That's a really high bar.
I agree. The Lower Decks episode of
Yeah.
Next Generation was actually pretty good, and it surprised people. Like,
well,
people
Parallels
are still talking about it.
Yeah, Parallels is still one of my favorites too.
Here's another 8.7. Season 5, Darmok.
There you go. Yeah, so we're talking like pretty legendary episodes of Next Gen that this is supposedly equivalent to. We'll see.
I'm just going through and scrolling through, and there's a couple episodes that are above it.
Yeah, I like the Best of Both Worlds. I know was in the 9s.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the Both World Part 2 is 9.2, and I think Part 1 is 9.3.
Yeah. Cause and Effect is probably up there.
8.8.
Yeah, Disaster is probably up there.
I didn't remember Disaster.
That's season 5. That's early. Early in 5.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm on season 2 now.
Yeah. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this podcast rating our favorite Next Gen episodes. But I know we're going to do a podcast within a podcast where we talk about what we think in 2 minutes or less about things that are equivalent to the thing that we're stalling on watching.
So you should log on to Paramount Plus or whatever. Like I assume like people are watching this in the future.
Yeah,
and
it's unlikely that they're listening to this commentary before we release it.
And by in the future, I mean like it's possible that Paramount Plus has folded and you're watching this on some other streaming platform or
yeah,
something that we don't even know about. You're watching this through your hologlasses.
Yeah, could be. You could be watching this in like brain implantovision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you sleep.
Oh Christ.
Anyway, however you're watching this, log on to it, find episode season 3 episode 6 of Lower Decks titled Hear All Trust Nothing. Get it to the beginning. I hit the play button, then I hit pause and rewind 10 seconds, and that's how
That's
how
what
I
it's
got
all about. Hey. Right. Well, hokey pokey yourself on over to the play button and let's watch this episode.
I'm ready.
All right, this is Star Trek Lower Deck Season 3, Episode 6. Hear things and don't listen to them. And we're starting it together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Star Trek! Wow. It actually looks really good on this new monitor.
I'm also on a bigger monitor.
Yeah.
The Vancouver.
The Vancouver, which is not named after it's not a California class. Is it a Columbia class?
Maybe it's a Canadian class.
Yeah.
Are they gonna go to like
The asparagus system.
So are they gonna go to Deep Space Nine?
That would explain the high rating. Nostalgia! Yep.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, so like the entirety of the high rating comes from the nostalgia cash in. Got it.
I mean, I do appreciate the theme they're playing right now.
Oh, absolutely. It's the trumpet version, not the French horn version.
Yep. Come on, that's a little bit funny.
It's kind of funny, yeah.
So, what have you been up to?
Well, working. I did a whole bunch of job things this week. A lot of emails, a lot of planning, whole bunch of writing down schedules and securing locations, paperwork kind of things.
That sounds exciting. I've been like managing my calendar.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like our lives are really exciting right now.
I had to find a sub for one of my jobs in March, and
Yeah.
then I had to tell one of the other directors that I wasn't going to be there, and he's going to need to find a sub for a rehearsal.
I have a person who works in my department who does that for me. I've never had that before this job. But like when I have to be out for a thing and there needs to be somebody to cover some stuff, there's like an actual person whose job it is to like make that happen. All I have to do is sign a piece of paper that says, "Hey, do this for me." It's amazing.
I need a secretary.
I know, right? It's the best. Insecurity. Batleths are us, really.
Okay, I'm gonna take a tenth of a point off my rating if we don't see Morn.
It's a good point. Her combat just crooked.
Hmm.
You ever see somebody like play a character on screen and then hear them voice act the same character years later? And then it's like you need to actually be doing this live for your acting to be any good.
Yeah,
And I just kind of feel bad saying that, but it's like, man. Meanwhile,
yeah. Is that the Karaman? Karaman? Cr-
Crumhorns,
yeah.
the cracklins. Oh, Cork has a sign.
Can I point something out?
What's that?
This is the third series to go to Deep Space Nine.
Yep. Well, Next Gen went to Deep Space Nine
That would be
too,
the
so
yeah. That's why I said the third series.
Voyager went there.
Yeah, other than Deep Space Nine,
Right.
this is the third series to go to Deep Space Nine.
Hmm.
I,
Is
I
this the
didn't.
first time we see Deep Space Nine after the end of the Deep Space Nine series?
I believe so.
Unless you count Star Trek Online, which, hey, yep, there he is.
Okay.
At Quarks.
He's a lot greener than her.
He's got a tan?
Huh. She's like the Kalar of Orions.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Are they gonna fight or?
Or both. I mean,
Yeah,
Klingon
both.
style.
Klingon style.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He doesn't have a lot of luck with the Ferengi.
No.
What if he's not actually in Starfleet?
I would expect him not to be at this point if this follows the usual Star Trek progression.
Commercial break. We're back.
Woo.
Huh.
Like, part of me says I should like go to parties like that, and part of me doesn't. That's an interesting twist.
Good job.
Yeah. Is there like some kind of alien inhibition lowering thing going on here?
Huh. Huh.
I was about to say the Cerritos is going to get knocked out too.
Uh. He needs to have his teeth in.
Yeah, he does. Like, here, stuff this sock in your mouth and then record the lines again. Oh, I thought you were so good at picking locks. With the candles
I
out.
can't.
Put the candles out, you dumb.
Commercial break.
Wee.
We're back.
Woo.
He's not going to actually know how to. Oh God.
He wharfed it. Oh, he was in Ohio. No wonder he's a
Cincinnati.
no wonder he sucks. Okay, Cincinnati. I love at least one of you. Oh.
Yeah. Uh,
76%. Jesus.
What? Hmm.
Yep. Okay. That's not an 8.7. Like, no. And it upsets me that the nostalgia hit is what got it that high so much that I like am resisting rating it really low just to be petty about it. Because it's not that bad an episode. Like, it's okay. I was into it. Like, I watched the whole thing and paid attention and wasn't like, oh god, the whole time. I didn't cringe much, but like, it is not 8.7. That's
I'm
not
gonna.
that good.
I'll tell you what. I'm giving it an 8 because it did. I did appreciate. It did make me laugh at least 3 times.
It takes more than that for an 8 for me. I'm 7 even. And that includes the pandering penalty, because really, like, come on. Like, I mean, I'm not okay. I'm not against them making an episode that goes to Deep Space Nine and having some of the characters. Not against that at all. I just, like, it's 8.7. No.
I mean, it was originally rated 9.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that would be like saying the best episode of Deep Space Nine is the one where they went back to the Trouble with Tribbles episode. Like, is it fun and good? Yes. Is it the best episode of Deep Space Nine? Absolutely not. Like, like, those things are fun, but like, they're not. They don't on their own make an epic, unforgettable, amazing, one of a kind, like, cream of the crop episode.
I found a list. Top 10
Mm-hmm.
episodes of Deep Space Nine. Number 5 is Trials and Tribulations.
Right. Not number 1.
No. You know what episode's number 1?
Actually, I don't.
Really?
No. There are a lot of Deep Space Nine episodes that to me are a pretty high bar. So I think there are many that could be in the number 1 spot. So go ahead and tell me which one is actually there.
In the Pale Moonlight.
Yeah, okay, that's one of the ones that I immediately thought of. Like that. Gosh. The one where he caught Eddington, where they put the virus on the Defiant. Can't remember the name of it. Gosh. Actually, like, The Search. I think it's The Search Part 2, the one where the Odyssey got destroyed. Many of the final, like, finale episodes, although they got kind of soap opera-y with the way they were shot in the last, like, 7 or 8 episodes. Yeah, there's a lot of Deep Space Nine episodes that I feel are pretty equally up there. But in the Pale Moonlight is certainly one that would be in, like, the that echelon for me. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I found another list, and of course, In the Pale Moonlight's also at the top of that.
Yeah, I can see that. I approve of listing it as number 1, although I don't know that I would. I don't disagree. I'm just not sure if, like, I'm not sure it's distinctly better than enough other episodes for me to be like, oh, absolutely, it's the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, if you want to tell us about your favorite Deep Space Nine episode on this audio commentary of Lower Decks, leave a message in the comments.
There has never been a better time.
And also, since we started this out by listing our favorite Next Generation episodes.
Yeah. Join us for episode 7 where we talk about the original series. Good night, everybody.
Good night.